Hey guys, and welcome to another under 5 minute reviews. And today we're doing the Super Sans Omnibus Expanded Edition. So, as you might know from my Superman Rebirth review, I was really looking forward to this because John and Damian are magnificent, as you would have found out, from watching that review. Now, I have to say, guys, I was slightly disappointed. But before we get onto that, let me just say, this book is freaking tight. Like, it is tight as hell. It's taken quite a bit of work for it to even lie down flat, in all honesty. And even then, in the beginning, it's a bit... So, just so you know that if you're going to get into it. Now, down to brass tacks, as they say. I was disappointed. I felt like they kind of didn't give this the treatment it deserved. The stories. First thing you should know, if you do own the Superman Rebirth stuff, there's going to be a bit of double dipping in this, especially in the first half. Once you get over the first half of the book, you're going to be solid, right? Art is the same kind of thing. It's nicely done. It's pretty constant throughout. There's no issues in regards to the art. I'm personally a fan of this kind of art style, so not an issue. Now, story. This is where this makes this a bit of a kind of hit and miss kind of thing. Okay, without any spoilers, this ends up being one of those what you just experienced doesn't really matter because it didn't really happen kind of stories. And when you find that out, you question why they went the way they did. Because they kind of remove themselves from Earth. They remove themselves from Batman and Superman kind of domain so that they can have free reign. But the question becomes, if this is one of those stories where everything they're experiencing hasn't really mattered, why not go all out? It's one of the things that always irritates me. If it's one of those stories where what you've gone through isn't going to matter at all, fucking throw everything at it. You know? Now, I still enjoyed the interaction between Damian and John. It's still brilliant, it's still funny. They really work well together, and the relationship does grow in this. And for that, I really enjoyed the book. What I don't like is the plot lines that had me wanting more, essentially abandoned and never talked about. Mainly being this storyline about John going Nova. Basically left out. I really wanted to get into that storyline, and it just doesn't happen. Same thing with Damian. Actually, this is it. His mum comes in to the story, and you're kind of getting into it. You're like, oh, okay, this is going to be pretty cool. And then, same issue. She's gone. It's just... It almost left a sour taste in my mouth after I finished reading it because I was disappointed. In all honesty, I really was. Because I don't feel like it did it justice. It's not to say that it's bad. It isn't bad. It's just not as magnificent as it should be. And it's not magnificent either. You know, that's the problem. That's the problem. Now, in terms of recommendation, should you buy this? Knowing what I know now, I don't think I would have bought this, having read through the story, because I don't think it does it justice. I don't think it does these two the justice in terms of quality that they deserve. Should you buy this? If these two are your holy grail, if you really love them, yeah, you should. It's oversized, it's pretty, and it's like I said, it's not bad, it's just not great. Otherwise, read it online. Don't waste your money on this. hopefully something better comes along. But yeah, for general people, guys, so the recommendation is give it a miss. If you love it, then, you know, definitely give it a buy. Once again, I hope you guys found this useful, and if it was, please consider giving me a like and a sub. Cheers.